Genesis 25. Abraham dies. Abraham had married another woman. Her name was Keturah. She had Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua by Abraham. Jokshan was the father of Sheba and Dedan. The children of Dedan were the Asherites, the Letushites, and the Leumites. The sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Hanok, Abida, and Eldah. All of them were members of Keturah's family line. Abraham left everything he owned to Isaac. But while he was still living, he gave gifts to the sons of his concubines. Then he sent them away from his son Isaac. He sent them to the land of the east. Abraham lived a total of 175 years. He took his last breath and died when he was very old. He had lived a very long time. Then he joined the members of his family who had already died. Abraham's sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him. They put his body in the cave of Machpelah near Mamre. It was in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar the Hittite. Abraham had bought the field from the Hittites. He was buried there with his wife Sarah. After Abraham died, God blessed his son Isaac. At that time, Isaac was living near Beer-lahai-roi. The sons of Ishmael. Here is the story of the family line of Abraham's son Ishmael. Hagar gave birth to Ishmael by Abraham. Hagar was Sarah's slave from Egypt. Here are the names of the sons of Ishmael. They are listed in the order they were born. Nebaioth was Ishmael's oldest son. Then came Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedma. All of them were Ishmael's sons. They were rulers of 12 tribes. They all lived in their own settlements and camps. Ishmael lived a total of 137 years. Then he took his last breath and died. He joined the members of his family who had already died. His children settled in the area between Havilah and Shur. It was near the eastern border of Egypt as you go towards Ashur. Ishmael's children weren't friendly toward any of the tribes related to them. Jacob and Esau. Here is the story of the family line of Abraham's son Isaac. Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah. She was the daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean from Paddan Aram. She was also the sister of Laban, the Aramean. Rebekah couldn't have children, so Isaac prayed to the Lord for her, and the Lord answered his prayer. His wife Rebekah became pregnant. The babies struggled with each other inside her. She said, "Why is this happening to me?" So she went to ask the Lord what she should do. The Lord said to her, "2 nations are in your body. 2 tribes that are now inside you will be separated. 1 nation will be stronger than the other. The older son will serve the younger one." The time came for Rebekah to have her babies. There were twin boys in her body. The first one to come out was red. His whole body was covered with hair. So they named him Esau. Then his brother came out. His hand was holding onto Esau's heel. So he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah had them. The boys grew up. Esau became a skillful hunter. He liked the open country. But Jacob was content to stay at home among the tents. Isaac liked the meat of wild animals. So Esau was his favorite son. But Rebekah's favorite was Jacob. One day, Jacob was cooking some stew. Esau came in from the open country. He was very hungry. He said to Jacob, "Quick, I'm very hungry. Let me have some of that red stew." That's why he was also named Edom. Jacob replied, "First sell me the rights that belong to you as the oldest son in the family." "Look, I'm dying from hunger," Esau said. "What good are those rights to me?" But Jacob said, "First promise to sell me your rights." So Esau promised to do it. He sold Jacob all the rights that belonged to him as the oldest son. Then Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentil stew. Esau ate and drank. Then he got up and left. So Esau didn't value the rights that belonged to him as the oldest son.